Hey friends, we're out in the garden. We have a new canopy. I'll be sharing details about that soon, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update of what we're trying. A couple weeks ago, I guess at this point, we got some fast-growing trees. We got our fast-growing trees ordered in, and that's these Bushel and Berry raspberries. We got 3 raspberry shortcakes, 2 jelly bean blueberries, and well, you could see I got the raspberry shortcakes in. We'll flip the camera around here in a second so you can see. And as I was getting them planted, I was like, I think berries probably have their own fertilizer needs and soil needs, and I just have, like regular vegetable fertilizer that's organic. Went down a rabbit hole and totally realized that the potting mix that I normally use has dolomite in it, not to mention my earth boxes. Granted, they had dolomite in there, garden lime from last season, which, there's probably some residual amount, but you're supposed to top it off every year. And I was like, oh dear, that is not what the berries want. They want the acidic soil. So we are going to do something we've never done before. That is making our own soil mix. Watched a lot of videos. There's not really any wrong or right way. It sounds like it depends on what your particular plants need, but that's okay because we know what the berries need, and I think we're ready for it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And while the raspberries are already potted in there, the earth boxes from last year, there's just kind of residual stuff that we had. I'm not really worried about it because it's from last year and there were plants that were growing in there, so we can work on fertilizer. But the blueberries are going to be an interesting experiment because they are getting their own potting mix made by yours truly. So let me show you what we're doing this year. So this is the coconut core brick. This is a big one. I'm not sure I would have used these specifically. It's just one off of Amazon, but I don't think I would have used these on our worms just because I don't know what the salt levels are. But I do know that I can rinse them and get the salt out, and that'll be enough for the plants. Our local Home Depot had this compost. We're in Colorado, they're from Colorado. It seemed like it had some, it's poultry manure plus all the normal, forest material that they put in there. So it doesn't smell super bad, and I was hoping it would be a good testament if it smelled potent and Wally was into it, because he checks all of the fertilizer every time we're at the store and goes crazy. The more potent, the better. He was kind of mad about it, but who knows if that means anything. So we pretty much put almost a whole bag of this in. This big container here we filled with a 10-pound brick we got off of Amazon of coconut coir. That's going to work as our wicking agent that we need for our containers, since as you probably have seen or known, the earth boxes fill with water at the bottom and they wick the moisture up. So that's what the coconut coir is going to do. So the coconut coir is our wicking agent. The Perlite's going to help with drainage. The compost is going to serve as all of the nutrient base that we need for like the wood materials, the forest materials that are always in potting mixes and potting soils, and of course some Berrytone. All right, we made a little bit of a trough. We got 1 cup each of the Berrytone fertilizer with water in the back, so the plant won't be touching it, but as it gets watered, it'll soak in. So I'm going to cover this up with a little bit more coconut coir, a little bit more compost, complete the mound, and these Bushel and Berry jelly bean blueberries will hopefully be off to a good start. Time will tell. What do you think, Wally? You okay? Moose is okay, he's over there. We're going to give all 3 of our new raspberries a cup each of fertilizer, and then this raspberry that we overwintered, it is doing super great. I'm sure it got fertilizer last year when we planted it, and probably got dolomite because I didn't know any better. But we're going to give him a little bit of berries and go say hi to the puppies next door. Okay, see you later, friends.